Welcome back to SilverStreak Cook and Tell with me. Today, with this beauty of a fish we bought from the market, we are going to make 3 dishes that will surely impress your guests at Lunar New Year. If you haven't watched our adventures at the market, please go to SilverStreak TV. We just learned that it's really economical to buy a whole fish. I know, it looks really intimidating, but I'm here to share a few recipes and tips and tricks which will make it quite easy. Steamboat is a popular tradition adopted by many households. The bonding over steamboat represents family ties over generations. Increasingly, we find it easier to get processed food for steamboat, but nothing beats fish to get a good start to the soup. One thing to note is once the fish is sliced, do not rinse or wash them because we will lose all the sweetness. I never marinate the fish slices with salt because salt will just draw out the moistness and make the fish slices rubbery. Instead, spoon over a couple of tablespoons of flavored oil, ginger or shallot or garlic. The oil will give a smoothness to the fish. And if you want, a touch of soy sauce to add the flavor. In my second recipe, we are going to be braising fish head in a clay pot. This makes for a great centerpiece for any occasion. The fish head has been marinated, so it will be wet, but the corn flour will absorb the excess moisture and give the fish head a crispy coating. Braised dishes have layers of flavors to make up a robust sauce, so it is important to saute the aromatics until they are golden brown, but before they turn crispy, otherwise you'll get bitter notes. The deep-fried fish head should already be fully cooked through, and as the centerpiece, it should absorb some of the flavor of the sauce but still stay intact until served. As Peranakans, we must have a Nonya dish in our repertoire of Lunar New Year dishes. I find that after all that rich and meaty food, this is refreshing, just eaten with hot steamed rice. Most people always assume that rempah or wet spice mixture has to be sauteed until fragrant. Not so for this dish. We just add the rempah with the bruised lemongrass, tamarind juice, and the water for the gravy. Adding tamarind to gravies is always tricky because it can make the dish too sour. Let me show you how I extract the juice. I place a thumb-sized knob of tamarind paste into a bowl and then enough water just to cover it. I will mix it up a little bit and strain it through. Add this in first, as it will add the first note of sourness. Later, we will taste the gravy just before adding the fish. And there we have it, 3 dishes from 1 fish, just in time for Lunar New Year. If you like the recipes, click on the link to SilverStreak website. And from all of us at SilverStreak, we wish you and your family a happy Lunar New Year.